And as those tensions on the ground in Portland continue to rise, in fact, a number of statements that have been coming in from the administration as well, talking about the situation in Portland, which has now resembled a battleground. It has witnessed nights of violence since Trump's federal forces descended on Portland, arresting the Black Lives Matter protesters. Protesters have now been joined by a growing number of moms. The wall of moms, as they are called, have been acting as a human shield between the protesters and the federal officers. Meanwhile, as those mothers have been joining the protest clad in bike helmets and goggles, they have been seen chanting, "Feds, stay clear, moms are here." Many of these mothers have never been to a single protest before, but they are now alarmed by the use of federal forces to crack down on the protesters.
The moms are here. Feds, stay clear. The moms are here. Feds, stay clear. The moms are here. Feds, stay clear. The moms are here.
Their actions are terrifying. I mean, we as a democracy, and we need to stand up. I'm 60 years old. I probably shouldn't be here in public, but this is beyond acceptable.
But many of us have been here every night, and we see who the violence starts with. And I have been here every night, and the violence has not started with us and these kids and these protesters. It has started with the City of Portland Police right here on this corner. I have been tased. I've been gassed. I have been pepper sprayed. I was pepper sprayed last night. I was one of the last ones standing here when everybody ran, and we were non-violently protesting.
While the protests in Portland have been taking place for nearly 2 months now, Trump's recent deployment of forces has plunged the city into chaos. The clampdown in the city has drawn widespread criticism. Officers without identification badges were seen using force and unmarked vehicles to arrest the protesters without any explanation. With as many as 2,000 moms now looking to get out on the streets, it looks like the wall of moms is here to stay in Portland. On to a big race for